everyone, it's Professor Thomas here in Hong Kong. We're going to go ahead and see if we can spot the famous DC bridge from the top of the Sky 100, famous tower here in Hong Kong. Let's go inside and have a look. The Sky 100 has a 360-degree view of the whole city of Hong Kong. Pretty cool. We should be able to see the bridge from on top. So the Sky 100 is one of the largest buildings in Asia. It's 118 stories tall, and we're going to go to the observation deck on the 100th floor. Let's go in. Hundredth floor, here we come. Well, here we are, 393 meters above the city. Whoa, let's have a look around. DC Sky Bridge, where are you? I still don't see it. Maybe we'll try that way. Where is that DC Sky Bridge? Let's try over here, kids. Hey, I think I see it over here. Yeah, there it is right there. I'm going to switch the camera view so you can get a better view. Look real close, you can see it right here. See where the arrow is? Let's get a closer look and zoom in. Kids, hey, sorry about the shaky video. I decided to pull up one of the pictures I took from the top of the DC Sky Bridge and explain Hong Kong a little bit better through a screen capture. If you look over here, here's the island. There is the west side and the east side. And dividing the east and the west side is this superhighway here. There is the port over here that receives goods from China. And what they do basically is they pull all the stuff out of the boats and they put them in these huge 18-wheel trucks and they drive down that superhighway to the storage facility, which is down over here where they keep all the goods and then eventually ship them to different countries. Now, people that live on the west side may somehow need to get over to the east side to do something over there. So they built this walk bridge here, which is called the DC Sky Bridge. Why is it the DC Sky Bridge? Because on the west side it looks like a D, and on the east side over here it looks like a C, therefore DC Sky Bridge. Now, you don't need to get from the west side to the east side ever if you don't want to. Why? You can live independently on the west side. I'm sure there are plenty of grocery stores over here and plenty of gas stations somewhere over here. We don't need to ever go over and cross that DC Sky Bridge if you don't want. Vice versa, on the east side there's plenty of places for groceries and gas as well. So on both sides of that superhighway and the island of Hong Kong, you could live independently without actually going over to the other side. The Sky Bridge connects those two parts of the island. To the east of the bridge is the train depot. To the west is the bus station. Wait. DC Bridge, bus station,
train depot, something weird is going on here in Hong Kong. Kids, let's go back to the Genius Lab and analyze that sentence a little further.
Kids, hey, I got some bad news. I'm unable to make it back to my Genius Lab. However, I contacted a colleague in the area named Dr. Blinky. He said he's got a lab that we can use to do some video editing. So the only problem, he said, is it's a little bit on the remote side. It's up the Fire River. He says it's going to be an adventure. Kids, hey, there it is. Whoa. Remote, yeah, just a little. Looks kind of like Tarzan's treehouse. Oh, look at all this stuff. Pretty weird here in the middle of the jungle. Whoa. Well, anyways, let's go ahead get started with our review. Kids, in the Genius Lab here, I analyzed the sentence that we ran into back in Hong Kong. Remember, we saw the DC Bridge. The DC Bridge connects the east and the west side of Hong Kong together. It basically gives you a way of getting over that superhighway. It connects both sides of the island together. The sentence that we ran into earlier was the train depot is on the east side of Hong Kong, comma, the bus station is on the west. If you look here, the train depot on the east side of Hong Kong is an independent clause. We are separating that independent clause with a dot comma here. And then on the other side of the dot comma, it says the bus station is on the west. That also is an independent clause. Think of it this way. A dot comma is bridging the gap between two independent clauses. You have to have two independent clauses, one on both sides. How and why do we use a dot comma instead of a period? Simply because the two sentences are independent clauses, have some type of a relationship. Here, the train depot and the bus station are related. When would you use a period instead of a dot comma? You would use a period when the two independent clauses are not related. Remember, the sentence has to have some type of relationship within the noun you're dealing with. Noun, train depot, bus station, boom. They have some type of connection or relationship. The DC Bridge, kids, two independent clauses connected by a dot comma, or two sides of the island that are independent. You can live on either side and never have to go to the other side, but those two independent parts of the island are connected by the DC Bridge. Kids, thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Audio Jungle.